Okay, so I think it's live now, and I'll be leaving now. But message me if there's anything.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, Pradhan.
Good morning, Guruji.
Namaste, Murtiji. How are you?
Fine. I was in Niagara Falls. I didn't want to miss the class, so I came yesterday night only.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
So
joining. I
nice.
know
Weather was good. Yeah,
this
I
is
didn't want to miss the class.
so. Is it
Well,
thank?
just to sing, it was 10 years to sing a bhajan like Bhaya Ganapati Gajavandana. Now I was playing it. Now I realize that was in the rag, our morning rag, which we thought I totally missed my song. What is that?
Gaya Ganapati.
Morning.
I don't know which rag you sing, but we sing in Bhupali.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, that's
Ye Ganapati Jagavandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Modaka Priyamada Muda Vandita Dhata Vidyavaridi Buddhi Vidhata Gaiye Ganapati Gajavandana.
yeah, that's the same
What
rag.
is that?
Bhupali. Yeah, Bhupali. That's Namaste, Basuji. I think he's connecting. Yeah, that's in Bhupali. Bhupali rag.
You know, you are reconnect me to my childhood days of 10 years ago. I was just recollecting. I was playing my keyboard. I just recorded it. I wanted to confirm whether I still have those memories.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is very much the same tune. I think from ages. Yeah. Basuji, namaste. How are you?
It's just
You are on mute. Yeah, that's okay. Namaste, Meenaji. Namaste. How are you? I know today being the Thanksgiving weekend, so probably a lot of people have uh, gone out to see the fall color, maybe, or maybe hosting the guests.
Yes.
May not be,
Yeah.
many people may
Gathering,
not be
right.
joining today, so. Still give up about like 2-3 minutes more and then we'll start. Basuji, you're still on mute. I'm not sure if you're trying to talk to me.
Yeah, that's it. I'm still on mute.
Namaste, Shardaka.
Okay. Now, I'm in Pennsylvania today,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was wondering what the weather is like in Toronto area.
Oh, it's getting cooler. It's
Yeah, even here it is cooler. That's what I was wondering.
yeah, it's getting cooler. Namaste, Shailaji. Yeah,
Namaste.
I think.
Namaskara.
Namaskara, Shardaka.
Namaskara, Vinayak.
I think finally the summer is over.
ಹೌದು it's cold out.
Yeah, for this season. Yeah. Today, many people may not be joining today, so that's what they have privately messaged me. People have, gone out to see fall, or maybe having guests at home during the Thanksgiving summer, busy outside. So probably we'll have lesser people today. So we'll start in a minute or so. I'll give a minute. The session is already being recorded, so it's, hope you all can hear my Tanpura. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Okay. Okay, so just to recap what we did, so the first two sessions were basics, and then we kind of got an overall view and the basic introduction to the mindful music, overall view of Hindustani music, and we explored raga with Rag Bhupali with Ajam Nirvikalpam, that's the chanting of Ganesha Stotra, and we learned little bit of deeper breathing. I didn't touch really on extensively on deeper breathing, but little introduction on deeper breathing and its effects. So there are techniques to deeper breathing when we are singing or when we are mindfully practicing the music. That they both are two different things. Singing and then doing the deeper breathing is by natural, but mindfully breathing and then singing is we are applying certain techniques cautiously and intentionally to get a better focus. There is a purpose in that. But when we practice that and then by singing, when we are singing, then the deeper breathing is almost part of your singing. So we start breathing through the abdomen. So we pump. Our belly is like it is the pump. It is like we used to stretch our breathe and then extensively and then purge out our carbon dioxide from it. So when we are singing, we take a very smaller gap but a deeper breath within a fraction of seconds. So we try to do them. At times we give a break, pause, and then deeply breathe and then start singing too. So that many shorter breathings are not going to energize you more, but a few longer breathings are going to energize. So that's what we practice when we do sing. We touched on listening, mindful listening, how a subtle note can be listened carefully and go in deeper listening of focusing on the tanpura, the sound, the resonance, the sustainability of the sound, the melody, the silence between the sounds. Even that has to be heard or listened. In music, it is not just the sound or the melody makes us happy or feel more about it. It's also the silence between the sounds, between the melodies, between the swaras. That gives us a deeper grasping, deeper listening. So it is all together, taking ourselves to the deeper listening. That's what I would say that. Then we went on to rhythmic awareness, how the rhythms make us move, make us be alert, make us be aware of the journey what we are traveling. They keep us checking. The rhythm is nothing but they keep us checking on frequent every milestones. They are like our milestones. So we are there, we are there, we are there. One more mile too. So they are like that. So rhythms are part of our journey. They keep checking, they make sure that we are on the right path. And they also carry the emotions. They are not just about mere bowls, they have their own expression with it. So then, now today, we are going to start this session number 7 with expressing emotions through sound. Explore how music can convey emotions and encourage participants to express their feelings through music. So here, first I would like you all, please do the chanting of Om or A meditation. It's with a deeper breathing. I have put the Tanpura on. You can start your Tanpura as well on A scale. So let's just chant that Om slowly, and you can sing with me. Thank you. I am going to So, in the mindful listening, we had a dhun last time. I'm not sure if you had some time to look into that. So, I'll just bring that on the screen just for example. Ga ma pa dha ni sa sa re ni ni sa dha 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 sa da ma ma pa da pa ma ga re sa. Out of this thai, I'm going to change one swara. Okay, that is dha. This dha is a Shuddha Swara. All of them in this dhun are Shuddha Swaras. I'm going to change one Swara is, that's dha or dhaivata. I'm making komal instead of dhani sa gama pa dhani sa. I'm going to make gama pa dhani sa. Let's see how that's going to make the change. As I said, I'm singing the original one in all Shuddha Swaras now. Gama pa dhani sa sa re ni ni sa dha 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 sa dha ma ma pa da pa ma ga re sa. I would like you all, please sing with me. Okay, I will sing and then you repeat after me. Okay, I will play the harmonium, you can sing with the harmonium. Ga ma pa dha ni sa
Dhamma padhani sa
sa re ni
Dhareni
ni sa dha dha
Sadha
dha sa dha ma ma pa da pa ma ga re sa.
Magarisa
Ga ma pa dha ni sa. Now, the changed version, that also you sing with me, please. Ga ma pa dha ni sa.
Dhamma padhani sa
Ga ma pa dha ni sa.
Dhamma padhani sa
Sa re ni ni sa dha dha da sa dha ma ma
Sadha mama
pa da pa ma ga re sa.
Magarisa
Pa da pa ma ga re sa.
Magarisa
Ga ma pa dha ni sa.
Nisa
Sa I just want to know from you now, what was the bhav, what was the emotion you felt from the first version to the second version? Balakrishna ji.
second one becomes bit some sort of a sad tone compared to the first one.
First one is not so much, but second one
Not
is
so much. The second one is a bit sad.
sure. Okay, Bharati ji,
I thought second one was more mellow,
mellow. Okay,
and the first one was a little more strong in the certain swaras,
okay,
going up.
okay,
So the emotion is like much more coming out in the first one, whereas in the second one you feel more calm, soother.
so that okay, fair enough. Basuji,
I tend to go along with what Balkrishna ji said. I think the second one sounds a little bit kind of not really sad, but I think it's in that direction.
okay, okay, fair enough. Shaila ji,
I think the first one I felt very cheerful and buoyant, and the second one was more melodious.
more
More,
melody. Fair enough.
Mellow.
Fair enough. Murthy ji, I think Murthy ji are stuck. Satyapal ji, namaste. How did you feel about it?
Oh, namaste. The first one, I think it is very clear. And if you want to convey anything, you just clearly express it. The second is soft. And if you want to say anything in a milder, kinder, softer way, then the second one, the Komal Swaras is to be used.
Fair enough. Thank you. Sharadaka? I think she's okay. Yeah. Yes, Sharadaka. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, same. The first one came a bit stronger. Dhan is, and the second one is soft.
Softer one. Okay.
Mm.
Namaste, Miraji. How did you feel about it? I am taking a liberty to ask you today because we have less people, so that I can go, connect your, expressions on those things. Miraji, sorry, you are on mute. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can hear.
Namaste, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, ji.
So I agree with all of them. The second one was little more mellow and can bring about more emotions. The first one was more joyful, more lively. The second was more on a sadder note.
You felt the same. Okay, good enough. Thank you. Anandji, namaste. You're on mute. I'm not sure if you had an opportunity to listen to the both versions.
Yeah, but I was a bit late, but I can differentiate, not too much. But first one I found a little more melodious and emotional, and the second one I found little dull than first one.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Murthy ji, are you there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I enjoyed both of it, but the second was taking me quite a bit more than the first one. When it comes to emotion, I enjoyed both the versions, but I enjoyed more the second version.
Are you able to express your emotions with one note change? That's what I'm trying to. What emotion you felt for them?
That when you sing that particular note, you totally your mind has got some aspect going into the deep, like either it could be a little bit of sorrow, sadness, but at the same time, it's not a really sorrowness. It's just kind of a joy for me.
Okay.
That's how I felt.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Thank you. Renuji, are you there? Namaste. Okay, I think Renuji not there. Okay, Meenaji, are you there? Tangamaniji?
Yes.
Meenaji, yes, Meenaji. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, the second one, Komaldha, always touches your heart. Like it's very soft and you feel more It goes sad, थोड़ा सा हो जाता है ऐसे.
जी.
First one, उसमें तो I think it was just normal, like खुशी के गाने. So Komal makes it more sad and touches
Okay.
you. You feel more, I mean, emotions.
जी, जी. Thank you. Thank you.
Vinayak ji, I was here. I
Renu ji, namaste. Yes, tell
yes,
me.
definitely. Second one, I felt more softer, more emotional for me.
More emotional for you. Okay. Uh, definitely, it is. Yeah. It most of the times it's sorry, Tangamani Subramanian ji, or are you there?
Yeah. So I felt it was sad, but more assertive.
More assertive. Okay. The second one, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, it changed. So for everybody, it definitely changed the mood, changed the emotion for sure. So with one swara changing its frequency in its position, so it could change our mood. I would say the first one to me was it's kind of little peaceful. Second one was of little karuna or a little patho, I would say. I mean, it was not too sad as you all expressed it. It was little bit of karuna for me. I mean, I would feel that way. If it becomes further sorrow, there are different to really, go pierce to that our heart, and then make us feel the pain. There are few swaras there too, but it is not going to that sorrow to me. It is on the boundary of like, okay, it's little karuna for me. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you all. I really appreciate your expressions or emotional connection to those swaras. Now I would like to go. These 10 thoughts, they are not divided or arranged on emotions though, but just for our knowledge sake, in Carnatic 72 Melakartas are kept as a reference, and in Hindustani the combinations can be like 36 combinations, but they were simplified further and made common 10 families. So every raga were made to belong to either their they are carried the same ragas name for them. Suppose Bilawal, Kalyan, Khamaj, Bhairav, Purvi, Marwa, Kafi, Asavari, Bhairavi, and Thodi. So I just would like to sing one line or two line of those thoughts, ragas. Like, I'm not singing the thought. Thought cannot be sung. They don't have aroha and avroha. Thought, they just have the designated swaras for them. So their ragas have got the aroha avroha, and then I'm going to sing those ragas out of those thoughts. So Bilawal, so in this, so I have picked up Asavari. So sorry, I have picked up the Alaya Bilawal. Moriya raj suno giridhari aaj, tum adin duni ke sartaj. Moriya raj suno गिरिधारी आज। आए हो अब मैं शरण तेहारी, कृपा करो महाराज, मोरी अरज सुनो गिरिधारी आज। Very apt. The bhava is peaceful, in bhakti in it too. Second is Kalyan. I have picked up the Yaman Kalyan. Nire ga ma da ni sa ni ma re ga re ni re sa ga ga re na bharan de de more ga ga re na bharan de de more paya pakad मोरी करत रार, पया पड़त तोरी करत रार, गगर ना भरन दे दे मोरी गगर ना। Serene again, but it's not so. It's very like it can be used for a romantic too. Kamaj. In this thought, this is amongst Kamaj too. So, बीत जात बरकारु तु सजन नाही आवे, बीत जात बरकारु तु सजन नाही आवे। ये रे बीत जात बरखारुत सजन नाही आवे। दादरवा बोले पपिहा बोले, दादरवा बोले पपिया बोले, पियो पियो कर जियरा बोले। उमंग जो बन जिया तरसत, ऐसे रुत पिया ऐसे रुख पिया तोरे। बीत जात बरकारुत सजन नाही आवे। You can immediately connect it to, like, it's a very romantic. Bhairav, a bhakti, serene, karuna too. Re ga ma pa dha ma ga ma re sa jago, brij raj kuwar nand ke dulare jago, brij raj kuwar। जमुना में गेंद ढार, ग्वाल बाल हारे। काले बुभुकार देत, शाम ही एक कारे। जागो ब्रिज राज कुंवर। Purvi thought, I picked up Puriya Dhanashri. पायले या झनकार मोरे, पायले या झनकार मोरे। जनन झनन बाजे जनकार पायलिया जनकार मोरे पायलिया जनकार. Then the Marwa, very closer to Purvi, but stands apart. I put a bit alap on this one. Asavari. Sorry, coffee. आज खेलो आज कैसे ब्रिज में धूम मचाए पिचकारी रंग उड़ते सारे आज कैसे ब्रिज में धूम मचाए बिंदरा बन के सुंदर शोभा बिंदरा बन के सुंदर शोभा ಆಡಿಸಿದಳ ಯಶೋದೆ ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರನ ಮಗನೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತ खेलत रघु राज आज रंग भरी होरी खेलत रघुराज आज रंग भरे हो राम लखन भरत शत्रुघ्न रंग भरे जोरी खेलत रघुराज आज भैरवी श्याम सुंदर मदन श्याम सुंदर मदन मोहन जागो मेरे लाला श्याम सुंदर मदन मोहन जागो मेरे लाला प्रात भानु प्रगट भये ग्वाल बाल मिलन आए प्रात भानु प्रगट भय ग्वाल बाल मिलन आए श्याम सुंदर मदन मोहन जागो मेरे लाला The next one, Thodi, the last. अब बाबू का जोहरा बीन बजाए मायरे. You might have heard, listened with different expression in them. So now, with all this, like just few, there have been many detailed studies taking place nowadays in India too. So it's like even the Nimhans is conducting, and there are scientists doing the research in with the musical background, and then checking in even in London. There is, I just came across over the internet, there are some studies conducted regarding the emotional connection of our Indian classical music, how they express, how they connect, how they make us feel, all those. So I thought I would pick and choose some contents from them and then share it with you. So listening to music brings out the best in an individual, connecting us to the sphere of flow and creativity. It should be viewed as fundamental need, helping us color our lives vibrantly. Raga music, India's very own indigenous creation, has a major propensity to be used in music therapy and can be used as the rightful soundtrack. As I touched on some subjects in the past too, like it has helped overcome certain brain disorders or the dementia or other aspects to even the ASD and those effects too. Like, so music therapy and it can be used as the rightful soundtrack to any facet of life. So owing to its diversity as well as its emotional inducing aspect. So the Indian Journal of Psychiatry has an in-depth article compiling the effects of raga music on our well-being and has stated that India's rich musical heritage has a lot to offer modern psychiatry. However, the ancients had already ascertained the healing properties of music and sought to incorporate music in various treatments of the body. By speaking directly to the soul through music, ancient Greeks and Indians were aware of the therapeutic properties of music and used it to treat a whole array of ailments. This is interesting to know. Further details are to be, made available. I have no knowledge on further details as of now, but it seems the researcher claims that there were therapy in the our ancient music. Sorry, I will mute somebody, I think. Okay. So ragas are scientifically proven to have a positive impact on psyche and brain performance associated with general well-being. Analysis from the said study revealed that different ragas invoke. This is a wonderful development actually. So they did the study and then they can connect it to that. So I have come across an article too, like there are some studies conducted in Nimans before too, like so ragas. They played Rag Bhupali with Shiv Kumar ji's and Hari Prasad Chaurasia's ji's Jugalbandi too, and then they have made a remarkable change there in their findouts. So analysis from the said study revealed that the different ragas invoke distinct emotions and the tonal intervals between the rhythm are good predictors of the emotional response. So this I took from mental health blog by one Miss Sonia, and there are a few others too. Music is the art of sound in time, organized to the principles of pitch, rhythm and harmony. And an important function of music is its capacity to communicate emotions, a view that has been agreed upon by both music performers and music listeners. Hindustani music is an ancient musical form of India that emerged from a cultural synthesis of Vedic chant tradition and traditional Persian music. There is an influence from the Persian music into Hindustani music. That's what this researcher points at. The central notion of this system of music are ragas, which are described as musical compositions capable of inducing specific moods or emotions. Past studies have investigated ragas that have shown that distinct ragas elicit distinct emotions, as I narrated in the beginning. Raga performance has two stages, the alap and gat. You might have caught that immediately. What is alap is? The alap introduces the raga, laying out a tonal framework. The gat introduces the rhythmic accompaniment. Gat or the bandish or the geet we call. Gat in case of the instrumental, the bandish in case of the vocal singing. So rhythmic accompaniment increasing in tempo and becoming stricter in rhythmic structure until there is a very little room left for improvisation. So they carry together. That's why we call Swaramata Layapita. They are the mother and father of our music. As both stages use same scale changing tempo, ragas are experimental stimuli by nature with which melodic and temporal effects on emotion can be distinguished. The tempo makes our emotional, I have explained that too in the past session. It really rigorously pushes or pulls us, so it also creates the joy. So many times we do the foot tapping or we nod our head because of the rhythm, because that's the timing. So our mind and the brain traces the timing, the intervals, regularity. So they create the emotions with their bowls too. Modal melodies comprising the canon of North Indian classical music. Each raga is constructed for 5 or more musical notes. A raga needs minimum 5 swaras. 4 swaras cannot be a raga, but in ancient time, I say ancient means it is not 100 years, thousands of years back, or maybe it's Vedic time, there were only 3 swaras to start with. Samveda. Samveda relates to the music. So 3 swaras. Sari 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 ni sari sari sa 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 sari 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 ni sari sa sa sa. It doesn't have more than that. And it later on added 4 and then happened to add 7 and then their variants in the later centuries. That's why the raga needs minimum 5 swaras out of these 12 notes or their variants of 12 notes, 7 notes, which together comprise of single melodic framework. Performance of a raga is restricted within the note sequences of its ascending and descending halves. They both need not be the same. Ascending could be different than the descending. So in raga, the raga structure itself is a complex. They emphasize on certain swaras to sing and give more prominence. There are certain structures of phrases we need to prioritize and then sing with the prominence. These are the importance of the ragas. For example, I would say Jaunpuri, Darbari, Asavari, they are all very close but because they have the same swaras, but their singing is entirely different. Indian ragas have prescribed emotional effects. Now we come to the rasa. Each ras intended to alter the mood, bhav, of the listener. Now let's see what it's going to make. Like we know in our Indian culture, we know nava rasas, nava. So 9 rasas. So they are like shrangara, erotic, patheticness, karuna, devotion, bhakti, comedy, hasya, horror, bhayanaka, repugnancy, bhibhatsa, heroism, veer, furious, raudra, and peaceful, shanta. These were also named in Pandit Vishnu Narayan Bhatkandeji's description of Rasa Bhava. Why I'm mentioning him is like he is one of the stalwart in our Hindustani classical music who has made the thought system, he has made the structure. Otherwise it was, the vocal music was ever a maukik or shravana vidya, guru mukhena vidya, guru to shishya, it has been taught face to face, and a shravana vidya. There was no written shastra about it, but they were very precise, though it's similar to our Vedic Vedas. But he made it more structured after. Oh. Okay. Okay, now some are of the opinion these Shrangara, Raudra, Veer and Vibhasa are the main rasas. That means these 4 rasas are main, and while the rest arise from these 4. It's interesting, though I thought I should share with you. Shrangara is also related to the hasya, the emotions, though many scholars do not exactly agree with it, but they are interconnected. That's what some people are saying it. Raudra is Karuna. I mean, related to this. They rise from, Karuna is rose from Raudra. So, Veera is Adbhut. Bhibhats or Vibhats is from Bhayanak. So, this few points, I mean, you can generalize and then bring closer to ragas which have all Shuddha swaras along within the use of Shuddha or Tivrama evoke Shrangaras. I mentioned this when I sang Yaman Kalyan, or I mentioned this when I sang the dhun. The dhun which I sang had all Shuddha swaras. So you could make out that. So that's what it's saying. They include ragas of Bilawal, Kalyan, That, such as Alaya Bilawal, Yamni Bilawal, Yaman, Maru Bihag, etc. Just for the Shrangaras, so I just will move to a higher scale. Let me see. I have picked up the Marubihag, a beautiful tumri here. How the Shrangaras, it affects like Nazariya लागे कहीं नहीं और नजरिया लागे कहीं नहीं नजरिया लागे कहीं नहीं और नजरिया लागे नहीं कहीं और नजरिया लागे कहीं नहीं और तुम तो बलमा बलमा जैसे तारों में चंदा तुम तो बलमा जैसे तारों में चंदा नजरिया लागे नहीं कहीं और. That's Marubihai. You can see it's very Shrangaras there. Oh. Okay, the next one is Ragas with Komal Ni as the addition to the set of Shuddha Swaras mentioned above also evoke Shrangaras and include ragas of Kamaj, That, example Kamaj, Rageshri, etc. I mentioned here the Kamaj as the That also the ragas housed under the That. So Rageshri here, if you see, belonging to the Kamaj That, so मोरा मन हरलिनो मोरा मन बस करलिनो श्याम मोरा मन बस करलिनो श्याम सुंदर सुगर सलोने बलमाने मोरा मन हरलिनो सखी सपने में मन हरलिनो Rageshri. So the next one is ragas with both ga and ni being komal can evoke both Shringar and Veeras, such as ragas belong to Kafi thought and can be categorized into two groups. The first group comprises ragas like Kafi, it should be like Kafi, Jog, Bhageshri, etc. evoke Shringar Ras. The second group comprising of Mallar Angaragas evoke Veeras, same thought, but though, see. Example, Miya Mallar, Sur Mallar, etc. So, I'll quickly sing. I think we are falling short of time. So, Rag Jog, Sa, Sa, Ga, Ma, Pa, Ni, Sa, Ni, Pa, Ma, Ga, Ma, Ga, Ni, Sa, Sa, Janam. Mora gar aaye. Shringar Ras again. Atmana sukh paave. Atmana sukh paave. Sajana mora gar aaye. मंगल गाव चौक पुराव मन मंदिर सुख पावे साजन मुरागर आए. Again, Surmallar. Surmallar is very similar to this, but without the Gandhar. Sare map ne sa ne da pa mar ne sa badal va barsan ko aaye badal va barsan ko aaye nani nani bunda na garaj garaj chahu और बिजली चमकत बादल बरसन को आए बादल बरसन को आए. So that's Sur Mallar. You can see the Veeras in that too, but it's a seasonal. Very Mallar ragas are very seasonal. They are meant for rainy season. Bahar ragas are meant for spring season. Basant is again the spring and the summer season. So they are seasonal. They are all seasonal ragas. So anytime they can be sung, and then they fit into our emotional frame anytime during those timing. Ragas with Re and Dha being Komal generally evoke the either Shant or Karun Ras. Include ragas like Bhairav, Bhairavi, Purvi, Marwa, Thodi, Asavari, That. The Ashray ragas, they are called Ashray ragas. Their name is being borrowed by them. So other like Ahir Bhairav, Malkaus, Chandrakaus, Puriya, Jaunpuri, this we see that the raga plays very important role in imparting positive impact on the mind of listener when then absorbs the psychological effect of therapeutic power of ragas through the rasa evoked by swaras of raga. See here, you can pick up the Chandrakaus here like Sagama Dhani Sane Dhammaga Sane Sadhane Sagamaga San They are aggressive at times, but again they are soft at times too. So these swaras make lot of emotional connections. They have the spectrum. They have an emotional spectrum into it. Like they open so many, so many other feelings. Like it's not this one, but it's very hard to express the feelings. But you can see that this is not this, but something else. This is not that, but something else. It's that kind of feelings. It's very hard to put into the words at times, at least for me. The Marwa. Guru bina jnana pave Guru bina jnana pave Satguru ki sangat karale re gyani sab guniyan mein guni kahave guru bin gyan na pave See the emotional there. Marwa is one of the beautiful raga. It itself is a thought and raga. So I think with that I conclude this today's session, and every time it's a wonderful feeling for me to meet you, come and see you, talk to you, share whatever the tiny little music in me with you all. Pardon me if I did not or were not able to express it through, but it's my limitations. It is not the musical limitations. Music is vast, but yes. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful, and you have a happy Thanksgiving weekend, and thank you every time.
Thank you, you too. Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving.
you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you, Vinayak ji, for a wonderful presentation, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Balcony ji.
Have a nice long weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.
माधवा गोपाल केशव गोपाल केशव. Yeah, took me back to some my old days memories of singing some bhajans. I was not knowing what I was singing. Today I got reconnected to that rag, Marubehag with my bhajan. Thank you, Guruji.